eyes on the scoreboard, feeling the thrill. Moneyline show where I call for play still. Betting on the underdog, watching the odds rise. Smart choices, big wins, that's how we survive. Line shifting fast like the wind at my back. Reading the game, making my pick never lack. Feel the rush when the clock ticks, the tension mounts high. Moneyline show where every day can turn to sky. Moneyline show, feeling the heat, making smart picks, betting fate. Underdogs win, overdogs fall. Moneyline show.
They all got great hooks.
You know what, Dave? You should just be a music producer. You don't need to do anything else. Yeah.
I'd love to shift careers.
Everyone is now. Just put the info into AI and you got your song.
So this is 97.9 Unity Radio, the best sports talk show in all of Massachusetts, in all of Vermont, in all of New Hampshire, in all of Maine, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New York, Delaware, Rhode Island. It doesn't matter. We're the best everywhere in New England and the Northeast. I am your host, the best podcast and radio host in the universe, Steve Cully. And with me, as always, the voice of reason, Frank Cristiano.
How about Guam? Are we good in Guam?
Guam. We have high ratings in Guam.
We do.
Yeah, the Guam ratings have been going up lately.
That's great.
I just checked that.
Yep. 6, 7.
Yeah. Coach Schumann, he's just saying yes to greatness.
Saying yes to greatness.
Yes, you are. So a lot's been going on right now, especially in the NFL. And I wanted to talk about the Jets' big signing. Garrett Wilson got a massive extension, which was kind of surprising. I wasn't expecting that for him. 4 years, $130 million. The highest paid receiver, one of the highest paid receivers in the NFL, Garrett freaking Wilson. So the Jets just again prove their incompetence. How do
you say that?
You think Garrett Wilson is worth $130 million?
Absolutely, he is.
He's injury prone.
Not that injury prone. And compared, so injury prone is compared to
$90 million
Jamar
guaranteed.
Chase. Yes.
So
he's a top 10 receiver in the NFL.
So if the Redskins,
thank you. See, you've joined the reservation.
Because I know you're back on the reservation.
I am.
So if the Redskins signed him to that kind of money, you'd be climbing up a wall.
Yes, I wouldn't away, but we don't need him. We have McLaurin. We have what's his name from Seattle. I mean, we're okay. Or not from Seattle, from San Francisco. Deebo Samuel. We're okay.
Yeah, the Jets don't even have anyone to throw to them.
I understand that, but they need. You cannot let a player.
I know they need to have
the roster.
Weapons. I know they need to have weapons.
I mean,
for Justin Fields,
he's the most popular player right now on that team. They need.
Who's the most popular player? Garrett Wilson.
Yeah. Number 2,
I thought the running back was
Breece Hall.
Breece Hall.
No.
Okay.
And number 2, you have to realize right now they don't have a huge depth of receivers. A core of receivers is not that deep. They're young.
Now, you know that he had wanted a trade. He was disgruntled all of last year.
Every guy who's doing contract negotiations always says that. Give me a trade.
Well,
if you don't give me the money up front, give me a trade.
And they said that bringing Aaron Glenn aboard as the head coach changes
help the situation. Of course.
Aaron Glenn.
People like Aaron Glenn. Listen,
Aaron Glenn knows nothing about offense. He's going to coach a defense.
Dan Campbell knows nothing about a defense. He
Dan Campbell is a motivator. I don't think Aaron Glenn's like a quiet.
No, he's not. He's quiet. Have you watched? I
don't think. I don't think he's nearly as intense as Dan Campbell.
Oh, he's intense. You should see him in practices. You should see him in meeting rooms. I mean, he's a caliber player. He was a caliber player in his time.
Yeah,
he knows what he's talking about.
No, he was not a caliber player. I mean, he was always like a third tight end.
Aaron Glenn. Aaron Glenn's a D-back.
I know you're talking about Campbell.
No, I'm talking about Aaron Glenn.
Yes, Aaron Glenn was. Yes.
No, you can't see. You have to realize something. The Jets have to salvage something. If this is the year of the incompetent quarterback until they can get a new quarterback, they've got to salvage something. What is that? That's having Wilson as a part of your team, as
They
a
got
face of the
Breece Hall.
franchise, and that Breece Hall's not.
I like Breece Hall.
That's good for you. Then you give him $30 million.
You don't like
a year.
Breece Hall.
I don't mind Breece Hall.
You
but
don't think he changes?
He's not the face of the franchise right now.
Garrett Wilson is the face of the franchise.
Garrett Wilson is the face of the Jets franchise. Give me somebody else. Throw me another Jet name out there. You say, wow, that's the guy. That's the guy that everyone recognizes, the New York Jet.
That's what I would have said. Breece Hall. He likes Garrett Wilson. They said
linebacker.
Yeah, they do have a good line.
Okay, so what's his name? You don't even know his name. How can you be recognizable as the face
Wilson,
of the franchise?
He's one of 5 players in NFL history to surpass 1,000 receiving yards and 80 receptions in each of his first 3 seasons.
Yeah, and look up the quarterbacks that were throwing him the ball.
I know. He had Aaron Rodgers.
He had Aaron Rodgers for 1 year, and Aaron was honestly on a slide last year.
Yeah, well,
he wasn't really effective.
28 touchdowns.
But he wasn't really that effective for the Jets. But look at the year before, Zach Wilson.
Well, yeah,
and the year before that, who he had Wilson again, I think.
Right. No, I agree. No. I just thought that I thought they overpaid for Garrett Wilson.
But if you look at the top 10 receivers in the NFL, that's basically the pay structure.
That's the going rate.
That's the going rate. That's it. What are you going to do?
So the other thing I wanted to bring up. Shane and I had talked about this, Dave. The quarterback from BYU, he found his way around the transfer portal, number one. He just dropped out of school, and he's going to re-enroll somewhere else. So apparently that's the loophole now in the transfer portal because there's no more national letter of intents. I thought that's crazy because now anyone can go at any time. The transfer portal doesn't even matter. They just don't enroll in school. What are your thoughts on that?
That's exactly it.
You think that's a good thing?
What?
That they can just well, no, the transfer portal, there's a window. You enter and you get signed. You don't get signed, you're screwed. Now it's basically year round. It's bad enough they have 2 transfer portals. Now it's 365 days a year. You can just drop out of school or not enroll and enroll somewhere else. That's the loophole around the transfer portal. You don't think that compromise? Well, the NCAA's compromised its integrity already, but do they think do we really need to compromise it that much more?
It's fun when we compromise our integrity, isn't it?
You know what, Dave? I didn't know we were doing a stand-up act tonight. That's good. Frank, what about you?
I compromise every day, my friend. I compromise every day. What was I going to say? So,
the first thing is the most ridiculous thing. Do you know why he got suspended and he can't play football this year?
Who?
The quarterback from BYU who ended up withdrawing.
No, why?
Slept with some women, didn't he?
He had premarital sex. And BYU, that violates the honor code.
Is that the Jewish kid?
They suspend you for the entire season.
Is that the Jewish kid?
Quarterback
was the Jewish
that's
kid.
Racism. That's racism.
Maybe he graduated.
No, he was going to be a senior. This is his last year. He led them to 11-2 last season.
Yeah, no, that's the kid.
Josh something, I can't remember his last name. But yeah, so he did the right thing. I mean, he came forward. He admitted to.
You're telling me
I had premarital sex.
You're telling me that Steve Young, the 3 years at BYU,
didn't tap anybody.
I would say that the basketball players
didn't tap anybody.
That's my point.
Come on,
that's my point.
So Jake Ratzliff, you're talking about, right?
Yeah, Jake Ratzliff. Yeah, yes.
Yeah. So he's right. So
he's going to be a senior. Yes.
For 7 games, tired of.
Yeah.
I think we're losing him a little bit.
Yeah, Dave, can you hear me? I think
Must be those floods. The floods are wreaking havoc in New Jersey.
I think the Twitch is going a little fast. That could be affecting it. If you want to turn off one of them, see if it makes it go better.
What's all that right there on the right?
Those are the different platforms we're on.
No, I think. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's just
you're in and out. You're in and out.
Yeah, you're all right.
There you go.
So.
Oh, you know why I was in and out? Because I was looking up Jake Ratzlaff.
Oh, okay.
You're cutting your signal.
It's because the stupid CBS, those sites, dude. You go to ESPN, you go to a tab, ESPN, you go to CBS.
Yeah,
I have a huge beef with it. You get flooded with ads. It hogs up your internet.
It does.
I can't go like if I go to ChatGPT, that doesn't happen to me.
Well, because they sell their websites. That's what they do. That's how they make money. They make every dollar possible. They use every foot of their web page, every centimeter of the web page is
you notice, by the way, what I've done. You notice what I've done. You've got a lot of viewers.
Now I see the Twitch. You got people on Twitch now yelling. Great. So hi, Twitch people.
I told you I was going to get it done.
Yeah, well, I got it done because I brought up the premarital sex. Everyone wants to talk about sex.
So it's kind of. I think the withdrawal thing was smart by Jake. You could have done this all the time.
I do too.
Another guy circumvented that.
Yes. Another player did in the winter
earlier in the year, I think. Right.
Yes. A Wisconsin player, unenrolled and enrolled at the University of Miami, because they wouldn't let him in the transfer portal.
Right.
So that's what he did.
What a tragic letdown going from Wisconsin to Miami.
But this the kid came forward. He says, okay, I broke the honor code.
Yeah, no, he's supposedly a good guy.
I mean, it could have been an accident, listen,
He went to BYU. He could have went a lot of places. He went to BYU, and
he's not a Mormon.
Not Mormon.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
maybe that was the highest offer he had. Who knows what offers he had?
Yeah, and he goes.
Yeah, but I think
a full year suspension.
Right, Frank. I'm not sure. Actually, you might be right.
Yeah, maybe that's why he chose it, even knowing the consequences of having those rules.
Full year suspension for that? Come on.
I mean,
Dave, you were having premarital sex with 5 girls at a time at UConn.
No, well, that's different. There's no rules against that.
No, because there's no rules against it. Oh, so now we're devil's advocate.
That was the original Twitch.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. He comes forward. He does the right thing.
Yeah.
They suspend him for the entire season.
Right. They're trying to make a point
of his senior year.
That must be the standard rule. But
it's not even a rule. It's a violation of the honor code.
Of the code. Okay, so they must set the code up, and there's got to be some kind of rules to the code.
Yeah, but it's not like you broke the law.
Is it a year standard for everyone?
I don't.
Is it a year standard for a Mormon, or a year standard for non-Mormons as well?
I don't have that information.
Or is it just a student? Anybody?
It's a student.
Anybody
standard.
that gets caught having sex?
Yes, any student.
It's a year.
On the honor code.
Right, on the honor code.
But no. I don't believe he was suspended from school. He was suspended from football. It wasn't a school suspension.
The students don't have the honor code. So the students could actually have sex.
I believe
players can't. No, that's garbage. That can't be right.
I'm going to check.
Yeah,
but
please,
I believe that is
I
what
don't think anybody can. I don't think anybody can.
No, I don't think anybody can either. But
Jim McMahon went to BYU, for God's sakes.
But they're not going to suspend a regular student.
So if you're just a regular student, do they take away your books for a year? What's the punishment?
Yeah, right,
well, that's what I'm saying. Right? That's why I think
if he's not thrown out of school,
he wasn't kicked out of school.
Right. So then what's the punishment for a regular student? How is that fair?
Okay. I'm looking at the honor code.
Right now. I appreciate that. That'll get us up to speed right away, because this is confusing right now.
Live a chaste and virtuous life, including abstaining from sexual relations outside marriage.
Yeah, no, that's the Mormon code,
a man and a woman.
Right.
Oh, you can't be gay either. There's no
be gay either.
Yeah, it says you have to abstain from same-sex romantic. Yes, you have to. Yeah,
this Brigham Young guy was too tough.
You can't even drink coffee.
Can't have coffee. I can't go.
From alcohol.
You get through exams.
And
I may be.
This is outrageous,
Dave. I may be able to abstain
steroids?
from
Can you
sex.
take steroids?
I may be able to abstain from sex. I may be able to hold off on whatever else it was, but no coffee.
No coffee.
There's no way. There's no way I could go.
No tobacco, coffee, tea.
Tea.
You can't drink tea.
You could probably. Can you do cocaine there? You probably could do a lot of cocaine.
See, now this is I would fight the ambiguous.
Right.
If I was using anything.
Right.
It says
bestiality.
No.
I'm just throwing stuff out there. Who the hell knows?
Bestiality.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's not against the honor.
Right. So you're okay sleeping with animals, but if it's another human being, you're out of your mind. Get out.
This is a great time to have this conversation.
I'm just bringing it up.
Okay. So it says tobacco, tea, coffee, vaping, marijuana, and other substance abuse.
Huh.
So other substance abuse is kind of broad.
Steroids got to be on that too. So would half the football team be thrown off because they're using steroids?
Oh, and they have to comply with dress and grooming standards.
That makes sense. It's like
you can't have a mustache.
That's like a Catholic school.
So, yeah, I'm trying to see. Okay, what happens if you break the honor code?
This has got to be pretty hard to recruit kids.
No. So it ranges from warnings. To probation, suspension, or expulsion.
All right,
it depends on the nature and severity of the violation.
So wait a minute, go read that again. It ranges from what? Warnings?
You could get. It depends on the nature, but you could get a warning, verbal warning. Yeah. You could get put on probation.
Sure.
You could get suspended, or you could get expelled.
So he got suspended for a year from athletics.
Not from athletics.
From athletics. Yes. So he must have slept with 40 girls.
No, well, then he would have been. He would have been suspended from school. Then you're only suspending him from the football team. You're only hurting the football program.
Well, but I understand that. But the point goes back to my question. So if you go to school and you're not an athlete,
right,
they're suspending you from school.
Right.
This guy just loses football. He's still going to school. That's a double standard.
When you're a senior, and you do the right thing because you're a good person and you come in voluntarily.
He didn't do the right thing. He slept with women. He's not supposed to do that.
Maybe guys. It wasn't sleeping with women. It was one woman. He came in.
Yeah.
And he said, "Oh my God, I can't live with this sin. I'm going to tell you what happened."
Sin? Yeah. Sleeping with a woman's a sin?
Well, he knew that because of the
honor
code.
We're all sinners. It's true. We're all sinners.
He knew that because of the honor code. He comes in because he's a good guy. He wants to do the right thing, and he's expecting fair punishment from the BYU administration.
This is terrible. This school is garbage. Calling Trump right now. I want this school investigated.
Throwing him off the team. Why couldn't you put him on
busy celebrating with Chelsea? Did you see that?
Who's Chelsea?
That was great.
Who's Chelsea?
Chelsea Clinton?
Soccer.
Oh, the soccer team. Okay.
Oh, Chelsea team. Yeah. When he's jumping up and down. Yeah. He won the trophy.
So probation is more serious.
Like he won.
Repeated violations can result in probation. So you have to have repeated violations just to be put on probation.
As a heterosexual man, I oppose.
This has nothing to do with heterosexual.
I oppose everything that this school stands for.
I mean,
I want an investigation right now.
So the BYU,
how do you get kids to sign up for this shit?
So the BYU honor code,
you can't drink.
You can't
smoke. Right. You can't have coffee
you
or tea.
You can't even have soda.
You can't.
Soda's got caffeine.
You can't have sex. You can't have gay sex, without a doubt. But you can't have sex. What do you do there?
You read books. Yeah. They go on missions.
$70,000 a year to read books?
No, BYU is actually free for Mormons.
No, it's not.
I'm pretty sure it's free.
Come on.
Yeah, it's
Dave, look that one up, please. There's no way that the BYU is free.
There's zero chance it's free.
That's got to be less than zero. Less than zero.
Okay.
You sold your soul to the devil. This is bullshit.
So students must be in good honor code standing to continue enrollment and graduate from BYU.
So everybody's got to be a 90 or above.
No, it's just in good, not screwing up.
Just an honor roll.
Say good. Good honor code.
Oh, code. Standing. Okay, code. I got you.
All right. So
they can't make any mistakes.
This dude was in good honor code standing.
Yeah. And then he slipped up.
Yeah, exactly. But why don't you put him on probation?
I don't know.
Why do you suspend him from football?
Right. Just football.
You know what? I think that's prejudice. It's like racism against football.
Well, they're taking away what he enjoys most.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, taking away his possible livelihood,
his draft chances, and everything.
Yeah, I'm with you on this.
Yeah. So
like I said, I want the school investigated. I want an internal investigation. I want the files ripped apart. I want all these Mormon board members to be put up on charges.
Well, they have an honor code committee that does all this.
They should all be fired. The honor code should be thrown out. It's garbage.
We're in the
2020s now. We're in the next century.
Well, no, I mean, listen. Who was the guy, the Mormon guy that had like 140 wives?
Brigham Young.
No, the guy Warren Jeffs.
Warren Jeffs. Yeah.
Warren Jeffs. He bedded like 200 people. Had 1,000 kids. He was on the run.
Yeah,
and he still gives orders to the Mormon fundamentalists from prison.
Yeah,
that's how much power he has.
Look at that guy. We're in the modern era,
and he's okay.
If I can go into a transgender bathroom, we're in the modern era. This has to be one of the dumbest.
Who has a transgender bathroom?
They're all marked everywhere now. Every college has it.
It says transgender.
It says multi.
Now, if I want to go in the girls' room, I can go in the.
It says multi-gender.
I told you I'm non-binary.
I don't know what that means.
So I can go anywhere I want. But I just thought that was ridiculous. So
good topic.
Well, that's why I brought it up, because I argued with Shane about it.
You have 6,000.
How about Aaron Rodgers and his golf?
Dave, Shane and I talked about this. Shane argued in defense of BYU. He said, they're Mormons. You go there. You respect.
I agree.
The religion. You respect everything that they do, and that's part of it. So it's on him. Shane had zero sympathy for Jeff for what he did. He said he made the decision to go to BYU. He knew the rules, the honor code, and he violated it. And he was 100% on board with the school.
I don't like it.
Okay, great. So the other thing, as we know, the college football playoff model, this is the last year of it. So they're trying to put together how it's going to be going forward. Greg Sankey, asshole, the commissioner of the SEC, and the Big Ten are still miles apart on how the model should work. So they were initially going to take the highest ranked teams. Well, they initially were going to take 4 from the Big 10, 4 from the SEC, 2 from the ACC, and work it out from there. Then they went to taking conference champions and then whoever was the highest ranked. Now they have a different view coming out of spring meetings. The Big Ten favored a model that rewards the conferences with the guaranteed spots. The SEC coaches most recently said they want a 16-team format that includes the 5 highest ranked conference champions and 11 at-large bids. So that caused a ton of controversy.
Where's the NCAA president in this?
Charlie Baker, he doesn't do anything.
Well,
he has no say on this.
How can you allow
they have no say on
conference commissioners to tell what's going to happen on the championship playoff system?
The NCAA chairman or whatever, all he has a say in is the NCAA basketball tournament. The bowl games, the college football playoffs are on the conferences to work out. They have to vote on it. The presidents vote on it. Athletic directors.
Who allowed that freedom?
I don't know, but Charlie Baker is basically useless. I mean, we could put Troy in there, Dave, your 10-year-old son, and Troy could be the NCAA commissioner, and they would not.
How stupid can you be to allow this to happen? You're allowing a couple commissioners to favorably place their teams from their conference into this playoff system.
To be fair.
Yeah.
And I despise both conferences.
Sure.
the SEC and the Big Ten are forced to play more conference games than the other conference schools.
So what?
They have to play, I think, 7 or 8 conference games.
So what?
As opposed to teams that play, I think, 6.
So what? So what?
Well,
other conferences may have a power. What you got to look is you got to look at the power ranking schedule.
I get the power rankings.
Right.
So the power rankings is all the SEC. And
if you play the doormats of the SEC because they're in your own conference, what's the difference? I mean, you're playing inferior teams, and some other schools may have loaded up on a tough schedule and get locked out because you have to pick X amount of teams from the SEC and X amount of teams from the Big Ten.
They do. But do you think that it should just be the conference champions, and should it just be the best teams from there on out like they had wanted? Or should it be guaranteed per conference?
You got to guarantee because of the quality of the conferences.
Okay, so because the SEC is the best,
and Big Ten,
they should get the most.
And then
the
ACC, Big 12, right? You got to guarantee conference champion and then maybe one more.
Okay,
that'll give the 4 conferences 8 teams, and then you pick another 8 at random. You got 16 if you want to go with 16. Right. I like the lower division playoff formats where I think that's, I don't know if it's 24 or is it 24 or 32 lower divisions.
Division 3 is it's like
subdivision
32.
and down right there. I like that format better.
Yeah,
it's like a 5-week period. They're playing every week. There's no month break. I mean,
FCS is like 20-something teams now.
That's the format that I like. That would be the smart format for
but
Division
again,
1.
You'd have to cut back on the games. You can't play a 12-game schedule.
Correct. But you can compensate every other team in each league or each conference can compensate their teams with the amount of money that they'll be taking in from getting reaching another playoff game.
Yes,
you know what I mean.
Will. And they'll
and they're going to get a higher payout.
They will still have the option of having home playoff games if they did it.
And then you have a subdivision bowl. We have a bowl series or whatever for the lower ranked.
Well, that's what I think is going to eventually happen. There's going to be a group of 5 champion, and then there's going to be the Power 4.
Right.
Because the group of 5, if they don't get anything out of this model, they're going to end up getting like 2 teams.
Right. That's right.
It'll be the 2 highest ranked group of 5 teams.
Yep.
And we even saw it this year with the teams that had buys, I believe all lost. Arizona State lost. Penn State, I believe, lost.
Boise had a bye?
Boise was the highest ranked out of the group of 5.
Right. Yeah, but you know what? They lost, but they were good. Arizona State game was fantastic against Texas.
No, it was 100%.
So, I mean, it wasn't like they were out of their league. I mean, I don't know what.
Well, this is what Greg Sankey says.
Yeah,
he goes, I don't believe there's anyone looking to swap their conference schedule and its opponents played by the Southeastern Conference teams. So he's basically saying there's nobody
better than the SEC
who would want to jump in and play our schedule.
Yeah.
Henceforth, we deserve more, or we deserve to determine.
You're talking about the out of after the Big 4.
Yeah,
there's no other teams that would want to be able to go in there and play that schedule.
Well, okay, if you sent the ACC to play the SEC schedule,
right,
what would happen? A bloodbath.
I would think so. I mean, I think it would.
If you sent the Big 12 in there, bloodbath.
Depending on years, depending on conference.
I'm saying
years,
now.
Right now, I would have to agree with you. I think the Big Ten might be able to hold themselves a little better,
and they're the only ones that have enough teams. And again, this is as the House settlement has begun to put a new financial burden on campuses because of payments. Now they're paying players as of July 1st. Players are now getting checks.
Right.
All the athletes are.
Now, aren't there? Isn't there back payments too to former players?
Yes, but that's been delayed. That's been delayed because
schools are wiping out administration and staff because they have to make up money.
The conferences voted to delay the payments,
right? Because they have to come up with the money.
Yeah, no,
and they're coming up with the money by trimming their academic staff, trimming their athletic. Administration part.
We've been talking about that. Where's that money coming from?
Right,
it's got to come from the endowment. It's got to come from the chemistry department.
Right.
And I believe it was Woody Hayes who said 40,000 people don't come to see a chemistry experiment.
That's correct. He's 100% correct.
He's 100% correct. So, Dave, going forward, and the other issue is the new media rights deal that is coming into play after the season. So they want to get the most bang for their buck because they're greedy assholes. And how would you settle it? If you're Greg Sankey, you're the most powerful man in college football with the SEC, how would you break down the playoff? Do you go obviously to a 16-team model? And which way are you leaning? Besides towards the right.
Dave's having a mental breakdown right now.
Left. Yes. Left and to the right. Left and to the right.
It's to me, it's the Power Four has to have the 3/4 of the
playoff spots.
Yes. 12 of the 16 spots have to go to them.
You'd give them 12 out of the 16.
Absolutely.
Okay.
There's no comparison between group.
I think that's fair. I mean, the other way they were going to do it was just the 4 conference champions and then the best 11 teams at large bids. Yeah. So if there were 8 SEC teams in there, they wouldn't care. If they were all ranked the highest, they would have gotten in. That's what he was saying.
I mean, if you're going to have some these other teams get a chance, I think it'd be more exciting if you do it a little bit more like, kind of like how college
basketball
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. There's got to be more teams.
So you're saying more than 16?
Yeah.
So you would go to the 32.
I go to 32, at least 24.
Okay.
If not 32.
Genius. You go 32. How many regular season games you playing?
You can't do more than 10.
That's fine. Okay.
10 is fine.
You think you could do 10 regular season games?
Yeah.
And play the national championship game still in February?
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Okay.
The championship game gets almost a month break.
No, I know it does.
So there's 3 to 4 weeks right there that they can still keep playing.
And it's hurt people in the past.
Yeah.
That long.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's great for the sport. I mean, you get more quality football games.
Right.
I agree. I'd like
you can watch the SEC regular season. You're going to see Alabama play, on an off year play Vanderbilt or Mississippi State or whatever, and it's a blowout.
Yeah. No, 100%. But 16 teams is fine to start with. They can eventually expand.
But I think that's the wrong way to go about it.
You would go right to
why delay the inevitable? Get to the big number and start the NCAA basketball tournament should be the model.
You said you would do it by region.
Correct.
Said the conferences.
Correct. Before you rank your teams in each region, and then those are the ones that are going to qualify to play. You want to keep the conference champions in there as well. That's fine, but then rank everybody else and then get them in there. Okay. You have a selection tournament. Imagine that if you have a selection tournament.
Yeah. No.
How big a deal? Look at the basketball
NBA
selection tournament.
I agree.
Right. I mean, but for college basketball, look at the selection tournament. Oh my God, it's viewed by millions and millions of people. Then you have brackets.
Yeah.
Right. Then you have playoff brackets.
I get it.
It's the football. It's the most confusing. Even when it was like, hey, here's our national champion. It's just we elect Ohio State this year because they did this.
When
you had no playoff game. Yeah, it's stupid.
But even with the playoff system, when it was at 4, it still wasn't right.
Right.
I think they would get it right with 16 and plus.
I think plus should be the key factor. It should be more.
So the other article that I had read was about our favorite coach, Brian Kelly, who invented his Cajun accent.
Yeah.
When he went to LSU. Would you cite his time there as good? I mean, he got a 10-year contract, $10 million a year, whatever. Right. And I don't think he's really delivered on expectations.
Well, I think this year will be a big telling year.
That's what they're saying, that this is a massive year for them. And if he's not, because Ed Ogeron got run out of there 2 years after winning a national championship, which I thought was crazy.
Right.
So
who else is delivered for LSU? Les Miles?
Les Miles won 2.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So Les Miles and Ed Orgeron.
Les
Who
Miles
else is
won
delivered?
2? I thought you won. Okay. I didn't know. He won.
Maybe he won 1.
One.
I'm thinking the other one at the school he was before.
A&M? No, it was A&M.
Was it Michigan? Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. No, I'm pretty sure
1.
LSU won. I thought he won 2.
I think he won 1.
Oh no, Nick Saban won the one.
Nick Saban.
LSU.
All right, so LSU's won 3. The talent at LSU, year after year
but
after
they
year,
can't get a quarterback.
Is it? They can get quarterbacks.
Joe Burrow? Have you heard?
They can. Joe Burrow, exactly.
Oh well, they've had Garrett. They're going in with Garrett Nussmeier.
He's great.
Is he getting you excited? You like Garrett Nussmeier? You think he's going to get the job done against Alabama, against Georgia?
The rest of the talent on that roster, he doesn't need to be a number. He doesn't need to be the hero.
No, because he's got enough weapons.
He's got a ton of weapons every year after year after year.
He does. No, he brings. That's why they're pissed, because he brings in top recruiting classes.
Right.
He's got
why is
top
he not
transfers,
and why is he not winning?
winning?
I know. And why he's not winning? I agree with that 100%.
So what is it? I mean, he even questions himself. Has my process been right? It's like anything. He said it takes time, and he said there's no time anymore because of the transfer portal.
There isn't.
And
there isn't. He has to do it now. He needed to do it before, and he had a couple chances.
And they won 10 games in 2023.
Right.
And I believe that was the best that he has done.
And still, that's not enough.
They were ranked 105th in the country in total defense.
And that's without a doubt not acceptable. There's
and
no
then Dave, you know quarterbacks. Last season with Nussmeier, they went 9-4, and that was considered a failure. Do you believe Nussmeier can get it done for them, or
Nussmeier will be great this year?
Do you know about him?
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country.
You're going on record saying Garrett Nussmeier is one of the best quarterbacks in the country.
He will be.
Number 1 guy in the draft next year.
He'll be one of the top 5 guys. He's one of the top 5 guys in the NCAA.
Quarterback for the draft next year, right now.
It's going to Arch Manning.
Archer him, yeah.
I didn't know he was that good.
Listen, he has had some games where he's struggled. Have you seen him play? He's got a cannon.
Yeah,
big.
Yeah, I've seen him play.
I think his father played in the NFL. He played in Idaho, maybe, or where did?
No, I believe he coached too.
Is it Garrett Nussmeier?
Yeah, I believe he coached too. But again, he's been on the team since 2020, and that was the last time LSU actually they played for a national championship in 2020. And this is his final season, and his goal is to bring a national championship there. They were 10-2 in 2023, 9-4 last year. What do you expect for them this year in the SEC with Oklahoma, with Texas, Alabama, Georgia?
I haven't followed LSU that much since.
I haven't either. I don't like them because I don't like Brian Kelly. I think he's an arrogant prick. He is. He thinks he's got all the answers. He invented football.
I know. I agree with you.
And he invented a fake Cajun accent.
Well, we all do that.
That was so cringe. The dance. Remember when he was dancing with the recruits?
I hated it. I hate it. I wanted to walk to LSU and punch him in the face. I don't like Brian Kelly.
Yeah.
I don't think he's likable. I don't think he's a good human being.
How do you know
I don't think he's a good person. He left Notre Dame in the middle of the night just because of the money, just because he could get recruits in easier. It wasn't for the love.
Yeah, the Ursays left Baltimore in the middle of the night.
Your streams are the ultimate comfort food for the soul. Thanks. You know what my comfort food is? Shit. How about that?
You've been eating a lot of it lately, haven't you?
Yeah, your gameplay and commentary are top notch. I love the positive atmosphere. Positive atmosphere. There's no positivity here. I am the antithesis of
I
positivity.
told you I'd produce people for our streams.
Dave's writing those comments right now and sending them out.
No,
who needs Netflix when I have your streams? That's
he's not doing it.
That's a great one.
No, it's different people.
Yeah, no, it's Dave.
Your stream should come.
They're so good.
With the money
back.
back.
Come with the money back guarantee.
He's not writing that.
Yes, he is. Look at this. You have a great personality for streaming. It's always a pleasure to watch your content.
Dave, if you're doing that, you're an asshole. You are an asshole. You are an asshole.
I told you I'd figure out how to produce more viewers.
Yep, more content.
Okay.
Type it up.
What do we got? 2,800 right now.
The last thing I wanted to ask you, UFC, first of all, they had their fight night.
Yeah.
Derek Lewis won in a big upset, which I love. I love Derek Lewis.
Yeah.
And even Tyler picked him. Tyler said the guy he went against was a monster. And he knocked him out.
He knocked him down.
The
He
dude
caught
was
him with a left. He was a big dude. He caught him with a left. Guy went down. Teixeira went down, and he pounced on him. And Teixeira gets up, but he gets up illegally. Illegally in the UFC means you grab onto the cage.
Oh, you can't do that?
Can't do that to claw your way back up from the ground. So the ref jumped in and called that. But the guy, he was dazed. He was dazed.
Did the girls fight this weekend?
No, the boxing match is Friday night.
When is Serrano and
that's the boxing match. That's Friday night.
Ooh.
Amanda Serrano, yes. But yeah, Derek Lewis won, and then I wanted to ask because the pay-per-view is this weekend.
Yeah.
And Tyler said it's a huge matchup. It's Holloway.
Okay.
And I believe, is it his retirement match?
Holloway. No.
I thought it was Max Holloway.
No.
Yeah, it's Holloway Poirier 3. No, it's Poirier's retirement match.
Poirier's retirement.
So Holloway and Poirier, who do you like there? Poirier is the one who beat Conor McGregor twice.
Yeah, I like
and
listen,
it's Poirier's
Max is a talented fighter. He's guts personified, but Dustin Poirier's motor and his skill level are Hall of Fame.
And it's his last fight.
And it's his last fight. I mean, he's got a lot on the line there to be able to go out with a bang. How it ends up, I'll take Poirier in that fight. I'll take Dustin in that fight. I don't think it goes. Obviously, I think it's got to be scheduled for 5 rounds. It's not a championship.
It's not a championship fight, but
so
it's 5 rounds.
I think they're going to schedule for 5 rounds of main event, right?
Yeah.
So I'll take Poirier in round 3. I'll say by submission. Well, no, yeah, I'll say by submission. Yeah, I'll say by submission.
Dave, I know you're not an MMA guy. Are you familiar with either of these two fighters? Okay. Frank, so the other last thing.
Yeah.
John Jones and Conor McGregor both want to be on the card that is going to be held at the White House to celebrate our nation's 250th birthday.
Right. In other words, be on the invite list.
No. They want to fight. John Jones went back into the testing pool.
He did.
Yes.
But he only, who does he want to fight?
That's what Tyler and I were talking about. Like, who's he going to fight?
Right. So he just retired.
Yes.
And now he's going to come back.
He unretired.
Not in the UFC, though.
No, it's the UFC because UFC is putting on the card at the White House.
The UFC
for July 4th, 2026.
The UFC is going to put a cage outside.
You
in front
didn't
of the
hear
White
about
House?
this?
No, I haven't heard about this.
Donald Trump wanted to have a UFC pay-per-view to celebrate our country's 250th birthday. They have enough room on the White House grounds for 25,000 people. He said.
You mean we've gone from the Biden administration and LGBTQ day on the grounds of the White House to the UFC setting a cage up on the grass on the lawn?
Yeah, that's what they're going to do.
Oh my
God! And
That's
John Jones
awesome.
Unretired.
And John Jones is going to for that fight.
He went back into the testing pool.
Right.
But Tyler and I debated because he hasn't fought in 4 freaking years.
Yeah. I would still pick him over whoever they would charge.
Been screwed.
Right. Well, Aspinall's he's
waited
the champ
for his
now.
payday.
Right.
Yeah, he's the champ, but he hasn't been paid.
No, but I would assume that if Aspinall is successful and wins once or twice going into 26, that would be the match.
I don't think he'll take that many fights. And he said John won't.
Who, Aspinall?
Yeah.
Aspinall's got to take 1 or 2. He's got to take one or two.
I think so too.
Yeah, he's got to take one or two.
All right, and then Conor McGregor.
Yeah. Yep. Conor.
Tyler says he won't take a fight, and that it'll probably be him and Michael Chandler. Because I'd love to see Nate Diaz. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't know if Nate. Well, man, listen, if the money's right, any one of these guys will fight.
It's the White House. The money's going to be
right. So yeah, that's true. I forgot about that too. If the money's right, any one of these guys will take a fight. And Michael Chandler fight would be great too. Although I think Chandler maybe some.
Tyler said Michael Chandler's just overrated.
A little washed up.
He's a little knocked off.
The last fight that he had was humbling to him. But yeah, I would say McGregor and Chandler, that'd be entertaining. McGregor and Diaz, anything. Conor McGregor will draw no matter who they put in the cage against him.
Dave, I hate you so much. Dave, your streams make me feel like I can conquer the world. How are you doing this? How are you creating different accounts and posting?
That's from Bjorn 1010.
I don't even care. I don't care. Thank you. This has been a banner fucking money line. The two of you, I can't deal with together.
This is great.
So
nice to see you.
All right. Well, fuck the voice of reason. I'm saying fuck no to greatness.
This is great.
And
hold on, what'd you think about Aaron Rodgers? Did you see his golf course? The kid said to him, he was on the golf, hit a bad shot, and he hit somebody or almost hit someone
with a
and a kid
with a golf ball.
Like he was at in a tournament.
Yeah.
And he said, kid said, "You almost hit me." He said, and Aaron Rodgers said, "Almost doesn't count."
Oh, well, I would have said that to the kid too. I don't like.
He should have said almost doesn't count. It only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
That's
right.
All right.
And he's getting back flack from it. Can you believe that?
Of course, he was mean.
I thought that was funny. I thought that was witty.
If you can't be mean to a kid, the kid probably won't cry.
He can.
No, kids cry. They cry.
Who cares?
They cry. You can't let them cry.
They cry. Who cares?
You cared. You cared. Color would cry. You cared.
I don't give a shit.
Okay.
Toughen up.
All right. This has been a banner money line. Thank you.
You have a unique and engaging streaming style.
All right.
Sets your spirit
You know what?
from others.
I'm saying fuck no to greatness, and the voice of reason can kiss my ass. Take 2 oranges.
Yep.
When life gives you lemonade, take 2 oranges.
What do you do?
Shove one up your ass and one up your ass.
Beautiful.